In a distant kingdom ruled by tyranny, a young man named Ethan grew up under the care of an old blacksmith, Marcus. Marcus had found Ethan as a baby beside the lifeless body of his mother on a desolate road near the capital. Despite his poverty, Marcus raised Ethan with love and a sense of survival. However, the kingdom's oppressive taxes and corruption forced Ethan into a life of theft, not for personal gain, but to help the poor who suffered under the cruel reign of King Alaric. Ethan became a symbol of hope for the downtrodden, but his daring heists eventually caught the attention of the king's guards. He was captured during one of his escapades and brought to the royal court. King Alaric, a cunning and ruthless ruler, gave Ethan a grim ultimatum. Retrieve the legendary lost crown buried in the desert sands of the Sunken City, or I will execute Marcus, the man who raised you. Forced into an impossible mission, Ethan set out into the desert armed with a cryptic map given to him by an old sage. The journey was treacherous, filled with searing heat, deadly sandstorms, and encounters with venomous creatures. Along the way, Ethan encountered a nomadic tribe who warned him of the crown's curse. The crown, they said, once belonged to a wise ruler betrayed by King Alaric's ancestors. Its mystical power brought prosperity to its rightful owner, but any unworthy seeker would meet a terrible fate. After days of hardship, Ethan discovered the ruins of the Sunken City, half buried beneath the dunes. He ventured into its labyrinthine halls, illuminated by eerie blue flames. There, stone guardians awakened to protect the crown. Using his wit and agility, Ethan evaded their attacks and solved ancient puzzles to reach the crown's resting place. As he touched the crown, visions flooded his mind. Memories of the wise king who once wore it, and the betrayal that led to the kingdom's downfall. The crown's magic revealed that it could restore balance to the kingdom, but only if used by someone worthy of its power. Ethan returned to the palace with the crown, but refused to hand it over to Alaric. Instead, he confronted the king before the court, exposing his family's dark legacy and his unworthiness to rule. The crown's magic, reacting to Ethan's courage and selflessness, created a radiant barrier that shielded him as the people rallied against Alaric. The people overthrew King Alaric, and Ethan, despite his past as a thief, became a symbol of hope and justice. He chose not to keep the crown for himself, but returned it to the Sunken City, ensuring its power remained a force of good rather than corruption. Under new leadership inspired by Ethan's bravery, the kingdom rebuilt itself on the principles of fairness and compassion. Marcus, proud of the man Ethan had become, lived to see the kingdom's transformation. Moral: true power lies not in wealth or crowns, but in courage, integrity, and the will to fight for others.